I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. We're back here watching more action from the 2012 Vibram Open. We just saw in the previous vlog how Katrina Allen took down the victory in the women's division. Now we're going to see how the men's division shook out. Mark here is pointing us to the action. We've got Cale Leiviska throwing from the drop zone here on hole 5. Cale had thrown out of bounds. Looks like he'll have no problems getting back in bounds, and he's going to be looking at a circle 4 at best. Ricky Wysocki, a co-leader at the time, also throws out of bounds, and from the drop zone he safely throws in. He has no problem cleaning up from under 30 feet, and as you would expect, Cale Leiviska does the same with this putt. Again, no strokes won or lost on this hole between Cale Leiviska and Ricky Wysocki as they both card bogey 4s. We're going to move over to hole 16 where Avery Jenkins is going to throw a laser coming straight at the pin. He's going to clear the water easily, and unfortunately, even though he's about 45 feet away, Avery Jenkins is not going to make good on that birdie attempt. Nick Gagne, on the other hand, coming from the Steve Brinster School of Driving, throws up a nice turnover shot which comes in beautifully and is going to land about 50 feet from the pin. Unfortunately, he's not going to make good on that birdie opportunity, but Nico LaCastro with a big anhyzer comes in and narrowly misses. Narrowly misses a legendary spectator, and Nico is going to make good from 30 feet. Beautiful birdie from Nico LaCastro here on 16. Now Steve Brinster himself is up, and with his patented hop and a jump, Steve Brinster throws a beautiful shot up and over the water and puts himself about 35 feet away from the pin. Steve getting the bus ready, as some would say, with his very unique putting stance and putting routine. Steve's going to throw up this putt from about 35 feet and follow it in to make good on that birdie. Beautiful drive, beautiful putt, Steve Brinster. And here is our leader group. Cale Leiviska has just birdied the previous hole to get up on Ricky Wysocki, and he needs to get over the water here to keep the pressure on. And with no problems, he throws a beautiful turnover shot, putting him inside the circle. Cale Leiviska with a perfect shot. 2012 Pro World Champion Paul Mcbeth, with more than enough power, is coming straight at the pin. Paul is going to put himself within 20 feet of the basket. Beautiful shot by Paul Mcbeth. And in order to keep the pressure on, Ricky Wysocki is going to need to get over this water. And you can see he has no problems doing that. Ricky Wysocki matches Cale Leiviska's shot and was within 30 feet. He knows it is tight and Mcbeth is charging, but it may not be enough. Wysocki and Leiviska are knotted up with just 3 holes to finish, and Wysocki is going to need this putt. He lines up, and good for Ricky Wysocki, and the crowd is loving it. Cale Leiviska to continue to push, and has done just that. No problems for Cale Leiviska. And we will watch Paul Mcbeth. He will also put in for his birdie opportunity. The only one in the group to not birdie this hole is Will Schusterich. Will Schusterich has to settle for a par. Play moves over to hole 17 where we now have Steve Brinster. This is his 3rd shot. Steve from about 55 feet away. He's going to put this one up. And boom, with no problems whatsoever, Steve Brinster drains the putt, making his charge for those top spots here at the 2012 Vibram Open. And your 2010 World Champion Eric McCabe also for a 3. Makes a beautiful straddle putt. No problems for Eric McCabe. Ricky Wysocki needs this. This is to take a par 3, and he has done just that. Paul Mcbeth will also be taking a par, so gaining no strokes on the field. as did Cale Leiviska. So they are moving into the final hole with Cale Leiviska and Ricky Wysocki tied, and Cale unleashes this beautiful Anheuser, which finishes in the middle of the fairway, exactly where he wanted to be. Ricky Wysocki fanning off a little perspiration on the hands, throws a forehand, which narrowly clips the trees and does stay in bounds. And Ricky Wysocki has some work to do. He has given himself a very awkward angle. This approach shot must land in bounds in order to keep pressure on Cale, and it is just long. Ricky Wysocki realizes he may have let this one slip through his fingers on hole 18. Cale Leiviska still needs to get up and down from his beautiful drive, and as the crowd erupts, it lands in the green on hole 18. He gets the congratulatory high five from the caddy as well as a few other of our top players. Cale Leiviska looks to be coming in as your 2012 Vibram Open champion. First, we're going to see Ricky Wysocki putt out. A little bit of frustration as he let that one go. Paul Mcbeth, your world champion, is going to do the same. And then we'll bring it to you as it was live for Cale Leiviska on hole 18. There is just one thing to do after the awards have been settled, and of course, started from the MSDGC, carried on to the Vibram Open. That is to hit the pond.
As far as you can.
To your right.
To your right. So jump off that spot. Off that little jump. You good?
I'm gonna jump on you.
Let's do it. You good? Do it. Woo! Yeah! Oh, God, watch out for that one. Couple weeds. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! You just have like weeds.
We love the nature boy stoked.
Thanks, Cat.
Yeah! You're Vibram Open champions!
Unbelievable. Oh, God.
Don't jump on.
Let's do it!